The teams in the SEC title game last week, but Alabama beat them. Heavy underdogs at the Swamp against the SEC East champions. You see Kyle Trask trailing only Danny Werfel in terms of touchdown passes in a single season for Florida, but Eli Rick says, what's your point? He's got it, knows what to do with it. No Derek Stingley for LSU, the All-American quarterback, a late scratch after warm-ups. And so Rick's doing the job. Trask, another interception in the second. Fumble near the end of the half. He's a Heisman front-runner, but he had 3 turnovers in the first half, 4 total turnovers coming into the game. And LSU turned him into points, 10 of them on those 3 turnovers, 24-17 at the half. It's not going to last, right? They're 23-point underdogs, LSU. Well, here comes Florida. Trask diving into his second rushing touchdown of the game, and Florida down 27-24. Later in the third, Trask to Jacob Copeland. Copeland just gets tripped up. Looks like he had 6. That's good for 40. Florida without Kyle Pitts, their talented tight end, who wasn't able to go either. Kadarius Toney will do there, though. 9-yard touchdown. Florida up 31-27. Fourth quarter. LSU near midfield. True freshman quarterback Max Johnson, son of Brad Johnson, the former NFL quarterback, making his first start to Kayshon Boutte. Shake, shake, shake. 41-yard gain. Boutte 108 receiving yards. LSU in the red zone. Johnson to Trey Bradford. Touchdown Tigers. LSU up 34-31. Johnson threw for 239 yards and starting to get worried at the Swamp. 4:55 to play. Florida just past midfield. Trask to Copeland. 30-yard gain. Well, they drop him at the 9. Florida in great position to tie or take the lead. 3 plays later, 3rd and goal from the 12. Andre Anthony with the sack. Florida, all sorts of red zone problems. Trying to get touchdowns and not settling for field goals or turnovers. They settled for a field goal there to tie the game at 34. Ensuing LSU drive, it's 3rd and 10. Johnson to Cole Taylor. That's not going to get a first down, but check it out. Marco Wilson throws Taylor's shoe down the field. Why would you do that? Not sure, but the official saw it, so instead of punting, unsportsmanlike conduct, first down LSU. I'm sure you'll hear about that in the film session. 2 plays later, 2nd and 1 near midfield. Chris Curry, 7 yards to get the Tigers in the field goal range. 27 seconds left. Cade York from 57 yards away in that fog. Got it. 57-yard field goal, the longest in LSU history. And Wilson could only watch. Ensuing Florida drive. They still got some time, and Trask trying to make the most of it to Toney. 18 yards. That'll help. So now, we just showed you York. He had a 57-yarder. He's got 5 kicks of better than 50 yards. That leads the nation. Evan McPherson, Florida's kicker, right behind him. He's got 4 from beyond 50 yards. This one's from 51. No good. And LSU somehow goes to Gainesville and upsets Florida. 37-34. And Florida got a lot to work on before they get Alabama next week in the SEC championship game. Tigers get to celebrate their 4th win of the season.
Let's bring in Jim Moore. And Coach, the Gators didn't see the Cajuns coming.
No, that was a horrible day to be a Florida Gator. You have to give LSU credit for playing really well, but you know, Florida's Achilles heel to me all year has been their inability to stop people on defense, and I think that was a factor again tonight. We know they can put up points, but if you can't stop people at critical times, you're not going to win those games, and that showed tonight.
We talked about, was Florida looking ahead to Alabama? They get Alabama next week. If, and it looks like a big if because Alabama looks that good, but if Florida were to beat Alabama, can Florida make its case to be in the college football playoff?
They can try to make their case, but there is no case there. I mean, go to the Supreme Court, they're going to throw it out, Neil. I think there's a lot more teams that are deserving. I think that Bama's a lock. I think Notre Dame's a lock whether they win or lose versus Clemson. If Clemson beats Notre Dame, I think they're in. You know, Ohio State, if they win, it appears that they're going to make the college football playoff. But my question to you would be this, Neil. You've got out here on the West Coast a team at USC that is going to play for the Pac-12 championship. If they're a 6-0 Pac-12 champion, why aren't they considered the same as Ohio State? I think they should be. I think they'd give them a fair fight, and I think they should be considered.
And you know, when you talk the Pac-12, you're talking my language.
Mine too.
We're talking ball. Coach Mora.
Florida